Hello and welcome back to McGregor, Iowa. We are doing a contract for one of the biggest maps on the field. It's an awful lot of work for our little bitty equipment, and I've got every tool going. As you can see, we actually get to bale up the straw from these soybeans, and we're turning around and selling it because I can't seem to use it in the at the farm in the builds that we've got there. So I wanted to I figured we're doing this anyway. We might as well collect some additional money doing this, and these get run over to the ethanol plant over there that you can just see at the top, just to the left of center on the screen. Having some problems with the 600, the grain trailer piece keeps disappearing during restarts of the game, and I have to go and pick it up from the dealer, or I did go ahead and sell that one and buy a brand new one, and hopefully that will fix that issue, but we'll wait and see. So we've got a lot going on here. Let's jump to this. He is back. We're going to have to turn the HUD on so we can get control. We've got to go and pick up bales. So I'm going to be doing that for a while. This contract, we still have over half of it to go, and you're only seeing half of this field, that part of the field. It goes all the way over to by those little silos over there. So this is going to take a bit. I'm probably going to come back to this when we are closer to done to chat some more. One thing I should mention is we've done a bunch of little contracts here and there. And one of the things that we managed to also do was to get our field planted with wheat. As you'll notice, it's the first week of October. So we've got a lot of work to do. We're going to have to look at getting a lime dispenser, and I got to find a good tool for that. I don't think we have anything on the sale. I mean, the 7810, I've used that one before. It wasn't the greatest. We really don't need the slurry sprayer yet. This is a very large, resource-intensive baler, so there's nothing on the sale that we're going to buy right now. We might wait a couple of weeks to see if a fertilizer / lime dispenser shows up. I have added a few new mods as well. One that actually had been here and I completely forgot about was this straw pickup on contracts, which is actually proving to be very lucrative. We're making about $4,000 for 24 bales. Just taking them down and selling them. It's a pretty simple process. It's very nice, very easy. I like it. So on that note, we will see you in a moment. For you, a long time for me. So I'm going to actually set this to follow. By the time I get caught up, we're already half full. We can do this real quick. We can do the follow. We want to follow that. And we've got a 3 offset and 15 meters. So now I've got workers set up doing all of this so we can focus on other things. So I'm going to run and grab the grain truck, and we will be back. Finished that first field, field 27. We made a pretty penny doing that. But we are going to need to get this treated. Right now, the expected yield is only 63% of a potential 100. So we definitely need lime, and we're going to need fertilizer. I don't think we have, excuse me, enough slurry to properly fertilize the field. So we're probably gonna, we only have 1,490 liters. We just don't have enough cows for that. We could expand our cow farm, but I'm not sure that, that we're quite prepped for that yet. All right, where is 6140 at? Where did I park my tractor? Oh, I bet that's still down delivering straw. Yeah, it was almost home. So let's go ahead and finish getting it home. And we're going to look at purchasing a fertilizer spreader. Because we have that lime. I'm seriously looking at the Brendel. It's relatively cheap, but I can do solid fertilizer as well as lime with it. I think that might be a good way to do it. And yeah, we're going to just go ahead and purchase that. I'm not going to worry about the extension. Oh, maybe. Let's see, the big extension is 14,000 liters. That's 9,000. The small extension is 11,000. All right, let's see if we got our BKT tires. Wheels setup, wide tires, standard is fine. And the spreading discs. This will give us substantially more coverage, but it raises the price. But at the same time, if we do this, it's 54, which is not, it's just under 10 grand more. It's not like we don't have the funds, and it gives us the pretty much maximum of what we're gonna need. Those tires, actually, I like those tires better. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and buy that, which means that the next week that's gonna become available in the marketplace. Alright, so we're gonna park this over here for now, because in the coming days we're gonna have to look at doing grass again. Let's go ahead and drop that off. Actually, let's check and see. We're low on fuel, so let's go fuel this up quick. Drive through the shed to the refuel point. All right. Oops. No. All right. So, get on the road here. I got to run down to the shop. We will be back as soon as we get back. I get that and get back up here. So, I'll see you in a minute. Okay. We have got just about 9,000 liters of lime in our trailer. It's going to be enough to do the job. We have a partial crate over there that I can always grab and a little bit on the ground, but we'll see. Okay, so we're gonna go across here. I did also spend 14 grand previously on getting this upgraded with the Isari system, so it now tracks nutrients in the soil automatically. It's the yellow box on the top. So what we're going to do is we're going to come in here and we're going to set up a new course. I think we only need to do 2. generate the course, and we'll get this started. It should not take long to cover. Well, that was quick compared to some of the fields I've been working in. It should not take long to get this. Oh, we can close the hatch, unfold the spreader. We're going to pull just past that so it does a good job. And off we go. I have a feeling we're going to run out of lime and have to buy it. Not my preferred method by any means. But we're going to turn on the buy option here just to get this field done. Normally I wouldn't do that. So maybe we'll get it, maybe we won't. We'll see. So we're doing pretty good here. If we get this field all ready here, I don't think it needs. It says it needs rolling, but we don't have issues yet with. Where did the lime go that we put down? This is weird. Yeah, that's strange. Been having some oddities with the game, and I'm not sure what might be causing it. You would expect to see the yield increase from putting the lime on. I probably should have put that on first. Let's go ahead and catch up with the tractor here, just so we can kind of keep track of what's going on. Alright. So the big thing is we don't have data apparently. I'm trying to. We may have to lease. Okay, it is showing that it's being limed. And that's raising what we're spending on it, which realistically isn't fair because we haven't paid for this lime. We made this lime ourselves, but you know, whatever. I kind of wish. Oh, we could purchase the soil information on this. For $22,000, I think it's probably going to be worth it. It's expensive, but we'll get it. So we can see this, and then we can see how we're impacting. Yeah, this is helping a great deal to improve the quality of the soil. So I think that's a better option than buying the device to try to do it manually. We do need fertilizer on here, so we're going to have to purchase fertilizer and put that on after this is done. So let's take a look in here. Down here, pallets. We don't want liquid, we want solid fertilizer. That's liquid, this is solid. Is there any other? No. Okay, fair enough. So we're going to need some pallets of this stuff. Wish I could tell it I want to buy more than one at a time. Let's buy that many. Alright. Oh, we're going to just hang on to here till this gets a little closer to the shop. Alright, so now we can see the values here are adjusting to fit exactly what is needed. And it looks like, oh, let's fix this quick for that. Okay. Oh, there we go. Now we're using that. We were buying the lime unintentionally there. My fault. But we're going to see what we can do here. We're reaching the target, which is good. That means this should be increasing in yield. Yes, it is. We went up from... well, nope. It just depends on the soil type. But we have more information. So it's the nitrogen, which we have very, very little of in here, that we need to address. So, let's go and get the truck heading to town to pick up pallets. We're going to have to swap out the bed of it, from the grain wagon to the flatbed so that we can get the stuff on there easily when we get it down to the shop. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this quickly. Nope, 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 not down the hill. I love this map. It's got so much different texture. It's not all perfectly flat or even close to perfectly flat. It's very reminiscent of the area that it's supposed to be in. But sometimes I have problems with the map because it's not flat. And my driving skills are not the best in this game. I am using a mouse and keyboard. I do have a controller, but I found the controller confusing. And I don't have a wheel, which I'd love to get, but I haven't done so. Alright, so we come in here. We try again. And again, because I can't drive. No. Alright, and there we go. We need to set this up to auto drive down to the spawn area at the shop. Okay, and off you go, and let's take a look at the field. Let's see. This doesn't look like it's done, but it has been according to the map. If we switch back to PH, yeah, it's been done. So it's doing pretty good. Quick run over to try to catch up to the tractor. Alright. So we're actually doing okay-ish on lime so far. It'd be nice to be able to cover this with just the 9,000 liters that we had. That would be fantastic. Yeah, we're doing pretty good. We're going to have a few little gaps. I'm not going to worry about it too much. Small, minor gaps. This isn't a super big field, so we're not going to have a ton coming out of it anyway. Well, maybe literally, but anyway. No, we're making some progress here. We'll get that fertilizer up here, and we will see how it goes from there. Because we can use this same thing to spread that fertilizer, which means we can use the same course after we empty the lime out of here. We are down to less than half of what we started with. Yeah, we're going to run out of lime. But that's the way it is. So, we'll deal with that, and we will be back when it's time to switch to the fertilizer. See you in a minute. Okay, we managed to complete the liming and got a load of fertilizer up here. So we're loading that in right now, and we'll be able to keep on moving with this field. Be nice to get this wrapped up and completely ready to go. Each pallet requires you click to load it, which is fine. That's just fine. We're probably going to run into the same problem here that we did with the lime, and we're going to run out. But that's okay. That's just fine. One thing we should do is come in here and off so that we can do this. And we need to see at least where the start is so I can get us somewhat lined up and get us rolling on this job now. And off we go. Fantastic. We get this fertilized. So we're going from 73 to, not bad, 97%. We will go ahead and get this off of the field so it's not in the way. And we're gonna crash. And while that is running, we're gonna run down. We're gonna take a quick look at our stats on a few things. For example, I want to go see how that grass down the road is doing. So this looks okay. This actually looks pretty decent. We could probably mow that. We're probably not going to do that in this episode. I'll probably get most of that done between. You've already seen how that process works. Mow it, ted it, row it, and bale it to make hay. We have enough money right now. We don't need any new big equipment just yet. Plus, there's a bunch of contracts out there I could take to get things done to make some money. I'm kind of tempted to get a mulching silo. The question is, where would I put it? Maybe right in here so that you can have a drop off and a pickup, because they're slightly different. Let's take a look. I'll show you what I mean real quick. If we go into silos, we have these lovely little things. We could actually put in a medium, which would do it quite a bit. But as you can see, the drop off is the red chute and the pickup is the other one, the blue one. We could try and do like that, or we could actually put it over here as well and just kind of terraform a road around to come over to that. It's an option, definitely. We'll have to think about that because the mulch would allow us to make TMR easier for the cows, which would be nice because we can take grass and hay and it looks like straw, the straw that we've been selling probably, to make mulch, which would be really, really handy to have going forward. So there's something to think about. I'm not convinced. It's either that or we put in some chickens, maybe buy some more cows. I think cows are definitely something we should be considering the purchasing of to increase the amount of output we're getting. Where is the tractor? There's a tractor. Let's see how it's doing. All right. So he's getting the fertilizer down, and that should definitely be bumping up our yield. Yeah, 98%. And with the yellow dongle on the top, that means that we're not putting down any more than we absolutely need for the plants to be optimized. Okay, that we might have got something a little messed up. It looks like this spreads further than the other stuff did, the lime, which is unfortunate because we're wasting a little bit maybe. But I'm not going to worry about it too much. It's not terribly expensive. I can't wait till we get to the point where we can use stuff out of the slurry, which is another reason to increase the cows. But to increase the cows, we need feed, and to be self-contained on feed, we need to increase the cows. Yeah, it's kind of a toss-up, honestly. At this point, not enough in the slurry to actually pump out and do anything with at this time. Take a look at the cows. So 62% productivity. These 10 are still, they're only a couple of months old. These 14 are, or these 4 are 14 months old. They're almost to puberty. The problem is buying, those are 1,000 a piece, or 1,500 if I want some that can start reproducing right away. So it's gonna take some time to increase the cows naturally, so we're probably gonna have to buy a bunch more. What we've got right now is really just for a small hobby farm. I am tempted to purchase chickens. And I was thinking we could do a free roam chicken pen here. We'll have to bring in water and feed, which we don't have because we need the wheat from the field. So we may have to wait on that. So let's jump in here and see how it's doing. This is definitely helping. We're gonna get a pretty decent crop. I know it says it needs rolling, but I haven't found that the rollers actually make that go away. So I'm not really sure what to do about that. I have to figure that out between episodes. But this should produce a pretty good, so 13.5 to a hectare, and this field is, where is it? Should be here. Oh, we can always look on the map. The field is, let's see, here's the size, 8.04, so a quick calculation of that. Calculator. And we're getting 13.6 is 109,344. So we should get a decent return on this. It's not as good here because of the soil type. We could fix a lot of that offset by adjusting this, but I think we'll just leave it. Excuse me. So, on that note, folks, I think we're going to wrap this one up a little bit, and I will see you in the next episode, which should still be in October unless something happens. Until then, I'm going to do some contracts, maybe do some mowing to get some more feed for the cows for the winter stocked up, because that's going to be difficult for them. And if you enjoyed this, please feel free to like and subscribe. If you want to be notified of future videos, please feel free to hit the bell. I'm Lord Elric. Until next time, bye-bye.